Some of this is written down and some of it's not. Well, I got myself in my first trouble when I was 13 years old. I was drinking moonshine that my grandfather made, which I learned the recipe of how to make it. So from the age from 13 to about 30, I was drinking and making moonshine, let alone distributing it. Once my grandfather died, I kept up with the recipe. And from 30 to about age 40, I was really making it, selling it, and drinking it myself. I was drinking it about $1,500 a week. And you can imagine what alcohol does to your heart, liver, and your insides. I've been going through a lot of hospital treatment here lately to give away my mess, to give it up. At the age of 42, I got arrested for distributing moonshine. They gave me a break if I would turn over a new leaf and rat on somebody, which the person I had to rat on to was a very close family of mine, which was my father. I'm the son of a chapter chief of the Hells Angels. That is one thing that's hard to do, is give him up. But with all the crimes that he did and the time I could have faced, I'd rather give him up instead of facing 50 years in prison myself. So I ratted on him, and I had to turn a new leaf over, so I went and got help myself. I went to the Salvation Army in Indianapolis, which was a new place to me because I'm actually from southern Indiana, from Harrison County, which is Corden, Indiana. I was the back heels moonshine person down between Corden, Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky, New Albany, and actually up in here in Seymour too. I distributed to a lot of people when I was doing moonshine. Once I turned that new leaf over, I met a little man about 4'9", because I was scared the first 2 weeks I was in the Salvation Army. His name was Steve McNary. Everybody knew him as Envoy. He was a very good friend and close mentor of mine. He helped me out quite a bit. And I got to say, between him helping me out, his wife, and the chaplain there, I don't think I would have made it. I got 9 years, a couple of months, and so many days clean. But to me, the clean time is not what it is. It's the man upstairs. If it wasn't for him going through and guiding me the right directions, I don't think I would have made it at all. In the time I've got clean, I've got my daughter back in my life. I've got to see my grandbabies. I've got to see my brothers and my sisters, because all they knew of me when I was growing up was to drink an alcoholic moonshiner. And my brother will tell you today, it's not the same person anymore. And I got a baby brother that is in treatment himself now. He's turned his own self around because he saw what his big brother did. Then my sisters, both of them praises me now because I've got a new life and to see God and to see what goes on in life instead of treat it the wrong way. And I got to say, you all here, to me, right now, you're all a family to me because we all came from the same tree. We all had a drug addiction of some sort or another because my alcoholism is a drug too, because it was the biggest thing in my life that I did. If it wasn't for me turning that leaf over, I wouldn't have made it at all. And I got to say, I got to praise the Lord and thank him for everything he did. And with that, I'm done.